Hey guys, what's up? So I was away this weekend, but my Twitter blew up when the news broke that the potential iPhone 7s would be made of all glass. I was like, wow, I need to get home immediately because this is some big breaking news. Happy Tech Tuesday. So I recorded this previous video about the iPhone last night, but this morning Apple launched some new MacBooks, which is quite exciting, but Tim Cook was the bearer of the good news. But when you click the link, it works now. But for probably like an hour, almost 2 hours, the link didn't work. I'm not sure why it took Apple that long to correct the problem when they could have just easily forwarded it to the correct link. The biggest announcement of this is that there is a rose gold MacBook. The problem is there's still one port. It's a USB-C port, and of course you can always get attachments for it, but it also doesn't have MagSafe. So USB-C, if you trip over the cord, you're gonna fall over and you're gonna take your MacBook with you. Back to the iPhone 7 news. Let's chat about this all-glass iPhone. Let's just click all these links. Out goes the aluminum, and replaced will be the return of an all-glass enclosure. This definitely terrifies me because I drop my phone a lot. Got excited and my headphones hit the iPhone out of my pocket and boop, onto the ground. Now not only will I have to worry about breaking the front of the glass, but now I'll have to worry about breaking the back of the glass again. The good news on this, or the bad news, depending on how you look at it, this isn't something that we're gonna have to worry about for the iPhone 7, which would probably make it the iPhone 7s. And here we've got it. The company enjoyed mixed success with the material in the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S, and I definitely was one of those. Let's see, anything else? Anything else good? Okay, give me some, let's go. Okay. Cool, love you. Already discussed that. All glass enclosures with AM OLED screen. So this is actually pretty big news because you guys might know that Samsung is probably Apple's biggest rival, yet Apple tends to use so many of Samsung's parts in their iPhone that it's actually quite shocking. Which brings us to here. Apple's decision, given the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S already lied heavily on the glass front and the back. Last week, Apple reportedly reached a $2.6 billion agreement with Samsung to supply OLED panels for iPhone displays. That's a lot of money. Looks like Apple is saving a major new iPhone form factor for 2017, which leaves the 2016 iPhone 7 refresh somewhat in question. So far, the biggest new thing for the iPhone 7 appears to be the addition of a dual camera for better pictures. So like we've talked about before, pretty much the biggest thing that I think has been pretty much confirmed is that one of the new iPhone 7s, which potentially has been dubbed the iPhone 7 Plus, will have dual cameras. And that's kind of awesome. One thing that's been interesting is point-and-shoot camera companies. They've been having quite the struggle because people aren't buying those cameras as much as they used to. A phone can pretty much do everything and more than some of those cameras can. But with that being said, I still carry around a point-and-shoot camera pretty much everywhere I go, not only for photos, but for video. What I am hoping though is with this addition of the dual cameras is that this will be maybe what does it for me. I won't have to carry around a separate vlogging camera, and this will be able to take the amazing photos and the video at the quality that I'm looking for. It's great. The 6S can do 4K video, that's fantastic, but the front-facing camera still does 1080p, and this 1080p video footage from the front-facing camera does not hold up to 1080p from any of the digital SLRs or some of the simple point-and-shoot cameras that I currently use to vlog with. And trying to film on the back camera of any iPhone, it just doesn't really give you the field of view that you're looking for. I end up getting a vlog that is basically like my eyes and my mouth. It's not gonna cut it. Anyway, here's a potential mock-up of what the iPhone 7s could potentially look like. I feel like it's very strange that this would be the 7s. I think that because it's going to be such a huge difference, maybe Apple will start calling them something different. I don't know what they would call it, but usually the S models are only slightly different, and this would be such a huge design change. But I don't really know if with it that's going to be a 7s. Maybe it'll be something entirely different. Let's see what else we can find. Apple is expected to adopt an AM OLED display for the 2017 iPhone. Apple already uses OLED technology in the wearable Apple Watch, but the iPhone lineup has relied on LCD technology since it first launched in 2007. The glass phone will provide just as durable as I don't think that's true. Now, if I'm holding a glass phone in my hand and an aluminum phone in my hand, and I take a hammer and I go, which one is going to shatter? I'm just saying, that is common sense. Glass shatters. I don't care how durable you think it's gonna be. It's gonna crack. This looks good though. I like it. It's a nice shape. Glass would, however, be ideal for wireless charging and boosting reception. The OLED screens will be thinner and offer better picture quality. I just love that they keep going back to the iPhone 4 and the 4S. If the iPhone 7 still uses aluminum casing in 2016, it'll be the 5th year in a row that the phone has done so, which means that it's no longer a feeling of freshness to appeal to consumers. It's true. WWDC has been confirmed for June 13th to June 17th. That's exciting. So unfortunately, that's about all I saw or have heard about the iPhone 7S. I thought this was pretty interesting. Apple's average iPhone users unlock their device 80 times per day. That's actually quite a lot of times, if you think about it. Hopefully there'll be some more news on the iPhone 7, but it kind of really looks like the iPhone 7S is going to be the big upgrade, especially with the all-glass casing. Man, I'm really pumped to try out that dual camera though. I'm quite intrigued. I wonder if we'll be able to do 3D with that? Well, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Tech Tuesday. I will see you probably tomorrow with a vlog or something. Hope you guys are doing well. Bye. Oh man, day in the life, huh? Is that what we're calling this?